Chocolate chip cookies. It's one of my favorite recipes to make.
So Jackson's a special boy. When Jackson was 3, he was diagnosed with autism. He was pretty much nonverbal. He was like a parrot. He'd kind of repeat what you'd say and that'd be about it.
And I had a lot of struggle with communicating and making friends, and it was really hard.
He started in speech therapy several times a week, physical therapy, occupational therapy.
Social therapy.
Steph would drive him 120 miles a round trip, 3 to 4 times a week for 4 years.
We were able to work on all that to get better.
And he busted his butt. He worked super hard to get where he is.
You just gotta learn how to control that autism so you'll have better use of it.
And it was clear he was never gonna be that football player. He was never gonna be a doctor. He was never gonna be an athletic trainer or teacher. But he's gonna be the best darn Jackson that he can be. And that's because he had some phenomenal teachers along the way.
In our class, we are learning mixed media art.
They have coddled him when he needed it, and then they gave him kind of a little kick when he needed it.
I still had some struggles communicating, but I was still able to talk.
We've seen the side of when people aren't kind, and we've seen the side where they also have been. I mean, we have been very blessed with, the teachers that have been good to him. I want to thank people. What?
So let me get you.
No, I'm good. So, sorry about that.
And the one thing that Jackson loves more than anything else is baking, as you've seen in other footage. And he makes so many people happy by baking. He bakes for my clinic 2 or 3 times a week. He bakes for the teachers.
This recipe doesn't have any granulated sugar. It's all brown sugar, and I think that's what makes them taste great.
And he has brought so much light into people's lives by just being Jackson. As part of autism, some people will do repetitive activities. He stims, he kind of flaps his arms, and he hums, and he talks to himself. And a lot of kids make fun of him for that, but he's had teachers along the way that have stepped up and stuck up for him and told those mean boys, where they can go.
They should know, it's a little hard for me, but you just have to be nice.
And so I knew long ago that Jackson wasn't going to go to college, that he wasn't going to be able to be on his own. And just this last year, we kind of figured, well, if Jackson can't go to college, maybe Jackson's name can go to college. And so Steph and I were talking finances. A gentleman I haven't talked to in a long time called up and said, hey, I was wondering if I could buy some of your land. And that stuff doesn't just happen.
And we've kind of talked about what we're gonna do with all this land that we have, and
it just came together. And because of that, we thought, we don't need all this. Let's give some of it away. So we decided to start this endowment for kids that want to go into special education. We've decided to name the scholarship the Jackson Perkins Education Scholarship.
This is the Rose Center, and the lower level is primarily education department.
We wanted to give back to any teacher who would be willing to help people like Jackson or anybody that has a disability.
I would say most of our students are seeking either a literacy endorsement or a Strategist 1 special ed endorsement.
We know Central's education program is wonderful, and many of your roommates are teachers from Central.
I have 8 children. Yes, 3 are my biological children, and 5 we've adopted. And 3 of my 5 have special needs.
So I know it's a great education program, and so why not give one of our biggest majors a little extra help?
Well, would you be open to talking to some of my students about your experiences in school?
Sure.
They're going to become teachers.
Even when we went down to Central, Jackson and I, and we were talking with the class, and just that if you don't know much about being on the autism spectrum, like every kid is so different. Two things I would say is like communication with the parents and just social interaction of how to play with kids, because that will benefit everybody, not just the ones that are special needs.
Figure out their strengths and weaknesses.
There you go.
Well, it's easy for me to want to be a physician because I get to help people, but I get compensated fairly well. These kids that want to be teachers, that want to help people, and they don't get compensated well, this will allow things to be a little bit easier for them by having a little bit of money lopped off their tuition.
I hope you know that you're probably going to make better teachers out of all of these students here. Every single one of them wants to be a teacher.
Central has always been kind of our, I don't know, it's where we became who we are, where we met, where kind of our life began, you know, after high school. And I think with giving back to Central, we are able to give back to the place that means one of the most important places to us. And we've been part of the Journey Scholarship. We did Forever Dutch. We've done other things that we get in the mail and stuff like that. And I think this is just one more avenue for us to give back to Central. I mean, it's like who we are.
And I grew up not having a whole lot, not having anything. And so I wanted to make sure I gave that gift back. I wanted to pay it forward. And I mean, an endowment lasts forever, right? So like forever, Jackson's name will be a part of Central College, which that's pretty neat.
It's pretty cool.
It's not about being good or winning. It's about having fun. You should be who you want to be.